Welcome to the coaching not so shorts. Not as short as my regular videos, because I thought I'd do a series of not so shorts where we're doing some guided exercises following certain NLP techniques. So in this video, we're looking at the circle of excellence. And as I said, this is a guided exercise. So I'll walk you through it and you physically have a go. Now, the circle of excellence is great for kind of accessing a positive state when you need it. So, such as maybe there are times in your life when you wish you could be more confident or calm or feel more joy, anything like that. Any positive state that you would like to feel. That's what this exercise is about. What I'm going to be doing is showing the steps on the screen. So you can always refer back to it later if you wish. However, as you're doing the exercise, I would suggest not looking at the screen. I would suggest you going through the exercise, maybe with the eyes closed, whatever it might be. So with the circle of excellence, what you need is a little bit, you need to be stood up and have a little bit of space in front of you. And the first step is to imagine a circle in front of you. So a circle on the floor, little bit bigger than your 2 feet. You don't want it huge, just something that you could step into with both feet. It can be however you want to imagine it. It could be a certain colour or colours. It could have a boundary around it. Whatever springs to mind. Knock yourself out. Imagine whatever kind of circle you want. Now, what you need to think of is a specific time when you have felt the state that you want. So, for example, if you want to feel more confident, think back to a time when you felt confident in whatever context. Doesn't matter. It can be work, can be personal life, it could be when you were 7. It really doesn't matter. Think about a time when you felt confident or felt calm or felt joy, whatever the positive state that you're wanting is. So just do that for me now. Think back to a time when you felt the state that you want. Now, as you're thinking about that moment in time, I want you to access that memory. So I want you to really think about it. Put yourself back in that moment. So if it was 5 years ago, imagine yourself back in that time. Relive it. So as you're imagining it in your mind, do it, think of it as if you are looking out through your own eyes. You're back in your body, back in that moment. And as you're accessing that, really thinking about you being back in that moment, step forward into the circle and relive that moment. So what could you see around you? Who was there? Where were you? What could you hear? What were you saying or people saying? What were the sounds that were surrounding you when you felt that confidence or that calm or that joy? How does it feel to be there? How does it feel to feel this feeling? And are there any tastes or smells associated with it? Absolutely relive that moment. And as you're reliving that moment, just allow your unconscious mind just to pay attention to it. It can do it because it's doing it right now. And when you're ready, if you had your eyes closed, open your eyes and step back out of the circle. Now, whatever you were working on, confidence, calm, joy, whatever it would be, I want you to now think of another memory where you felt that, a different moment in time when you felt that feeling. You got one in mind? Great. So thinking about that moment, once again, relive it. Step back into your body, back in that moment, and step forward into the circle and see what you see, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel. And notice what it's like to be back in that moment, feeling this feeling of confidence, calm, joy, whatever it is that you're working on. That's right. And when you're ready, opening your eyes, step back out of the circle. Now, for the purpose of this exercise, we're going to do it one more time. You can do it as many times as you want. So one more time, think of a third time when you felt this state, felt this feeling. And really put yourself back in that moment. And as you're putting yourself back into that memory, into that event, step forward in the circle and see what you see, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel. Notice the emotions present. That's right. Remember what it's like to feel this state because you're doing it now. When you're ready, open your eyes, step back out of the circle. Now, in reality, you can do that as many times as you want, but what we're now going to do is we're going to test it. So I don't want you to be thinking about a specific moment in time, any of those three events that you've thought of. All I want you to do now is step forward into the circle and feel the feeling. So step forward and notice what it's like. Notice what it's like as you step forward to feel confident, to feel joy, to feel calm, to feel whatever it is you were working on. Notice what that feeling, how good does that feel right there? And when you're ready, step back out of the circle. And what you've now done is set a circle of excellence. So you can take that circle wherever you want. So for example, I often use mine if I'm going to go ahead and do a presentation that I'm feeling nervous about. In the moment I am stepping forwards to begin that presentation, I'm stepping into my circle of excellence. So I'm imagining, if I'm up on stage, imagining that circle just in front of my feet. And when I'm ready to roll, I take a nice deep breath, step into the circle, and off I go. So you can use that circle anywhere and anytime you want. And you can run through that exercise as many times as you want and just keep stacking up those positive experiences. And you can put more than one. You could go for confidence, calm, joyful, all in the same one. Doesn't matter. As far as your brain's concerned, let's have a bit more positive, a little bit more positive emotion. So there we go, a guided exercise, a guided work through the circle of excellence. So thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe, follow, and until next time, take care.